So a little change up from the office. As you can clearly see, this is not the office. And the reasoning behind this is because when I decided to create this channel and create content and my podcast and different things like that, I promised to myself that I don't want to be like anyone else out there. I wanted to do things that were original. There's a lot of shit out there. There's a lot of content, a lot of podcasts, and it's very hard to not duplicate others. But part of my motivation and inspiration in this is I love sharing things that I learn. I love trying to gather knowledge. If I can apply it to my life, I love the learning aspect of it. And if I can learn and share with others, I'll do that. So a part of this is I love nature. I love running. And the office environment is kind of meh. Everyone's kind of doing it already. So this is the reasoning for this. A different format, just being different completely from everyone else. In fact, there's a trail right here that I run fairly frequently, I would say once or twice a month. And typically during the late fall up to late winter period, this is a dry river creek. This is a dry creek bed. But during that fall and winter period, there's water probably right up to here. So this is a different aspect for me sitting in here. And I'll tell you, there is frogs everywhere. There's frogs jumping on my laptop, on me. But hey, this is just part of the game that I love. And if I can immerse myself into it when I can, that's what I'm doing. But on the topic of learning, I think people are just tired of the internet. As I mentioned, everything kind of looks the same. People are tired of the world. I don't think it's necessarily the learning aspect, though. I think it's that knowledge that people gain. What are they able to do with it? What do you do with knowledge if you can't do anything with it? So let me give an example of this. When I wake up, that peak 3 to 4 hours as soon as I wake up is my best productivity time. So I'll try to do everything I can that is the most difficult, whether it be reading something I want to absorb better, or if I'm working out, I'll listen to a podcast that I want to learn from. And I personally do this because when I learn something, I want to be able to apply it right away. And if I can't apply it right away, I want to be able to share it with others. This is my own reasoning. Everyone has their own reasoning. So this is part of the reason I'm sharing this, because it's my experience that I'm sharing with you in order to see if you can apply it to your life. And here's the thing, modern society, as much negativity as there is out there, one of the positives is a lot of this stuff is free. A lot of this stuff is you can selectively choose. No one's forcing you to learn anything. So you can selectively choose what you want to learn and apply. But if you can't apply it, again, why put the time in to learn something? Yeah, I've seen so many people learn things that they don't necessarily apply immediately. And these are things that they can do, whether it be learning an instrument, learning how to cook, for whatever reason, whether it be they think it's too hard, it's too much work, it's going to cost money. I mean, to be blunt, I think some people are just lazy. I understand if it's something for the future, but if you're learning it right now, there's a sense of inspiration you get if you can learn it and apply it immediately. There's a strong sense of fulfillment you get if you can learn something and apply it immediately. Or again, share it with someone else that can benefit from it. There's this quote by Naval Ravikant. He's a well-known investor. Some people consider him a modern-day philosopher. And he says, you can easily Google this guy. And he says, inspiration is perishable. Act on it immediately. And this is what learning does. This is what new knowledge does. It can inspire you to move. It gives you that aha moment if you can apply it to your life, or again, share it with someone else that can benefit from it. And of course, there are things that you can learn and not apply immediately. Again, if you're going to go skiing and it's the summertime, I understand. But you have to ask yourself, why are you spending time to learn something? Is it for entertainment? Fine. Is it for a skill set? What are you waiting for? Why are you learning it right now if you can't do anything with it? When I started to run, I hated it. I love running now, but I'm only doing it for the mental aspect of it. Physically, it just beats the shit up out of you. I'm about 6 years into running full time, and I still can tell you it hurts. But when I started initially, the first 4 to 6 months, it felt like my bones were breaking. And I knew I wasn't doing the right things. I knew I was probably wearing the incorrect shoes. So I went to go learn from people, experts in the field. Experts meaning like ultra marathon runners, people that run regularly. And I would ask, what am I doing wrong? I would read books to see, is there proper techniques for this? And of course, I assumed correctly. But if I waited to apply that knowledge, I'm already running. What am I gonna, why would I not apply that right now? If you are learning how to cook and you don't apply those skill sets, you're already cooking. What are you waiting for? Here, this video, I'm sharing my experience and knowledge from learning, and I'm sharing it with you to apply it to your own life so you can act on the inspiration of knowledge that you gain from whatever sources you gather it from. Whether you apply it or not is not on me, that's on you. But I'm getting the fulfillment of sharing it with you. And let me be blunt here. There's going to be a point in your life and in my life where we're not going to be able to do the things that we wanted to do. So while you are able to use your body and mind at its sharpest point, use the knowledge that you learn in order to gain that fulfillment for yourself. Or like I said, if you can share and help others, there's still fulfillment there. After all, no one's telling you or forcing you to learn anything. You're deciding for yourself. So what are you going to do with this information?